My name is Richard Price and I'm from Shropshire. I've just completed the City and Guilds Level 1 Bricklaying course. It will and it won't. So I currently do renovations and restoration work and general building. I do stuff involving brick and stone, but not like the sort of high detail stuff that we've been doing here. So there will be changes in my work schedule, yes. Well, because I kind of got sick of doing so many different things a little bit, and I wanted to focus on something I really enjoyed doing and I thought I could do for a long time and learn a lot of, and that I considered to be brickwork. And I used to live in Australia, and I'm a plasterer by trade, so I wanted to get another qualification and start progressing in that before I apply for a visa should I move back to Australia, i.e. I would prefer to be out in the sun laying bricks than inside plastering when it's 40 degrees. Well, when I decided that I would like to start to retrain, I looked and looked and looked. I'm from sort of 4 hours away from here, and this genuinely seemed like the best place to come and do it. Really, I couldn't find anywhere closer that seemed as good as this place, basically. I'd say when I communicated with the staff before I got here, they were very quick in getting back to me, very proactive, very informative and courteous, and the facilities seemed great. The cost of the accommodation was a factor. It was cheap and the accommodation is good. So I think when you're away doing these courses, obviously you're losing money because you're not working. So any money you then have to spend on top of the course, I think that is going to put some people off. But here, I mean, the course is very concise. I wouldn't consider it overpriced at all. It's very, very full of information, and they use their time really well. And the accommodation is cheap, and it's close to the centre, and it's good. So I think overall, I think it is handy that I've done work with similar materials and tools before. But I think even if you hadn't and you were to come here and had no idea what any of this stuff was, because of the instructors and the way it's organised, I think you'd be fine. I've enjoyed the course. I wish I could say that it's only been fun, but there is a lot of attention you have to pay, and it does get a bit stressful when you're trying to make everything perfect. So I wish I could say it had only been fun, but it has been demanding for sure. Yes, I've learned a lot, and stuff that if you're at work and you do some of this stuff, you'll probably just skip over it, but here you're sort of forced to go over it again and again. So it's been nice to have the time to go over the details again and again without having to rush or get distracted by anything else, because you're just here to learn. So that's been great, yeah. I would say, yeah, I didn't really have expectations about the course. There was more how I would feel in my abilities once I completed it. But I think overall it's just been the way it's been put together and everything's been considered. It's been fantastic, and I wouldn't say there's a way that there's nothing in my mind where I would think, yeah, if they would have done that slightly different, that probably would have worked better. I think it's been very well considered, and it's in a good place where it is. I don't think you could do much more with it. Here's the thing, I would like to, but I've got to work for a little while. There's stuff that other people are doing, that I've seen other people doing, that I would really like a chance to do. So yeah, I wouldn't not come back. I would like to, yeah.